Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Should be a fun one. Off we go on EA Sports.
Okay, ready? Let's go now. Bronco 80.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's going to air one out right away. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. A huge play right off the bat. 53 yards.
Simply put, you just have to be more disciplined along the back end, Mike, especially when you're playing against a quarterback like this. I mean, his ability to identify mismatches so quickly and then target them with the ball, you've got to take away that space, change up your looks, and as a result now, they're going to test your red zone defense.
That is caught left side by Taylor. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up third down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Williams in motion.
Ready?
And he's into the end zone. What a start. Touchdown, Seattle.
And this is certainly what they've wanted to do all season long, and it's a huge reason, Mike, for this winning streak. Their ability to jump teams early and play with a lead. Everything is so much easier for the coach, for the offense, for the defense. Playing with a lead in the NFL is the ultimate position to be in.
Makes the score Seahawks 7, Chiefs nothing.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
On the jump.
Here's a first carry for their running back. They'll bring this up to the 22. Byron Murphy there on the stop.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
They'll come up on a second down and 8.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles.
They'll stick with him again. And that's going to be a Chiefs first down. As he gets it up past the 30, they'll mark him at the 32.
So you're on the sideline and you're watching the other team go right down the field and score on their first drive. As a play caller, you have to be careful that it doesn't throw you out of your initial plan coming into the game. They wanted to establish some ground game here early, and that's exactly what they did.
They'll stay on the ground. Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. Now the try for an extra point. The kick is good, and the Seahawks move out on top, 14-0.
Chiefs nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. set up to throw. This caught right side by Worthy. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 40-yard line. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down.
First down.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
At the 40-yard line.
Pat the 60. Pat the 60.
He'll drop to throw. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. 35 more yards. Back-to-back big plays to get this drive rolling.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end, because I promise you that's not going to be the last time they call his number.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. He'll get this complete to Worthy. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Honolulu. His 4th TD grab of the season. The kicking team on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Chiefs are on the board. It's now 14-7.
14. Chiefs 7.
Kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. Williams in motion.
79 Broncos. Steady.
Now they'll set up to throw. Flush to his right. Oh, he's going to find his running back downfield. Trying to get to that pylon. Not there, but very close. They'll mark him out at the 1. A big play to kick off this drive. 65 yards.
On the jump.
So after the big play to start, now we have 1st and goal.
Ready.
Now an option here, left side, and he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. He's up to 21 touchdowns now. What a campaign. No problem there on the extra point, and the Seahawks will take a 21-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
First and 10.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
On first and 10. Nope. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked by Jeremiah Wusu-Koramoah.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Nothing, not ready, go!
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. What a connection. He's down inside the 5-yard line. A big play for Seattle. A pickup of 44 yards.
Here we go, set, let go.
Here's a run. And he will score again. Touchdown, Seattle. He has come out of the gate smoking. His third touchdown, all in this opening quarter of play. The extra point try forthcoming. He knocks it through. And the Seahawks are able to extend their first quarter lead.
Chiefs 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line.
Here we go, set, let go.
Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Here we go, 70 Rangers, drop low 80.
He'll look to throw. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. Loose inside the 30. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 78 yards. It's a touchdown. Extra point try forthcoming. He gets it to go, and the Chiefs are able to cut into the deficit.
28, Chiefs 14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready. Set, go. Ready,
Throwing now on first and 10. Moving to his left. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. Finding room at midfield. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Seahawks.
It's first down, and they'll run. And let's give him about 4 on that one. Leo Chenal, the linebacker, there for the tackle.
44-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
From the 44-yard line, here's second down and 6.
Let's go now. Ready.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. It's the Seahawks with the early lead. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Now a 3rd and 2.
19-18. Here's
big completion. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
A 28-yard gain.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. Oh, looking end zone, but it is out of the reach of the receiver and incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Second and 10. Williams in motion. Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll empty out the backfield as they come up for 3rd and a yard.
Ready? Panther 60, Panthers, Cougar 19. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Back to throw. Moving to his right. That one incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is 4th down.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
$18 Rattler. Buffalo 18. Go.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's going to be caught. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Seahawks. This is quickly turning into a virtuoso performance. 4 first-half touchdowns.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback. They get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Yep, 70 range. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big pickup there for the Chiefs. 35 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
Here we go, here we go.
Now a give up the middle. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation. But now they find themselves in second and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
That's good for a Honolulu first down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Mustang 19. Track at 60. Let's go.
The left side, and is caught by Horton. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike. How well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard it.
Catch 3 just on this drop, and it gets his team a first down.
With wide receivers, I think we spend so much time, Mike, talking about their speed and their route running, and of course that's critical, but the ability to not only catch the ball, but to concentrate on the bad throws. We used to have a saying, you get paid to catch the bad ones, and saw a great example of it here, laying out, going down to get this ball, holding on through contact with the ground, and it's a big-time play.
Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Chiefs. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead, and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do. But if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Come on. Set. Bronco 80. Steady.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Going up top. He's got it. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Seattle. An extra point attempt to follow. It's up and good. And the Seahawks add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Start on the ground. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning first and second down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in third and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Greg and I will be right back after this. Third and long.
Go! Viking 18! Buffalo 18!
This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
Here we go. 18, 60 by 6, 60 by 6.
Looking middle, and there is Horton. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
That's another.
A gain there of 23 yards. Good for a Chiefs first down.
19-yard line.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
Running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be first and goal.
It's been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with first and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
Try to push forward, but only a yard down to the 2.
Down at the 2-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
On the set.
The ball a little closer now. It is second and goal. Go with their fullback trying to get it. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he is going to come up short. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in this second quarter. They were stopped on second down, now third and goal from the 1. That's hauled in at the 2. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Honolulu.
Look, Mike, I don't want to imply that they drew this play up specifically because this is when the league is celebrating National Tight Ends Day. But you got to admit, it's kind of fun seeing him score on this day in particular and join his fellow tight ends who've also scored throughout the league.
Extra point attempt to come here. The kick is good. And the Chiefs are able to edge a bit closer. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way.
The Seahawks take over first and 10. The Seahawks take over first and 10. The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
hot 70. Go. Bronco 80. Cup 19. Cup 19.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Forced out wide. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open.
It's going to be third. They need one. He'll drop to throw. Going for it all. One is complete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is fourth down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
We have hit halftime. We'll take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. Third quarter begins with a run. And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line.
With the struggles they had running the ball in the first half, Mike, it makes sense that they're trying here early in the second to get this ball carrier going. But this last run's not going to do him any favors. Another rush, another loss of yards.
Got a man. That's Rashee Rice. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. 17 yards, the gain there. And the Chiefs have a first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Ready? Mustang 19. Panther 60. Panther 6 Warriors 17.
They'll look to throw. This one's caught by Parker. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Now they'll set up to throw. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
It's one of those balls where the quarterback wishes there was a string. The second it came out of his hand, he wished he could just pull it back because from the moment it left his hand, that looked like a sure interception. And the only reason it wasn't because the defender just flat out dropped it.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger, 9, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Cup 19, Cup 19. Go.
He'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of
20 yards on that pass play. Good for a Chiefs first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
He's brought down at the 31. A gain of 5 brings up second and
From
5.
31, here is second down and 5.
Ready? 60 Wildcat. Cowboy 80. 70 range. 70 range.
They'll throw out of the gun to the left side in the hands of Wright. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
That's another.
That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
18 Cardinal, 18 Buffalo, 18. 79 Bronco.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
Got his man at the 6. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up first and goal.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
He slams it in there, and he is in. Touchdown, Chiefs. That's a 2-touchdown game for numbers 7 and 8 for the season. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Seahawks 42, Chiefs 35.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Come on.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll look deep, left sideline. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
Yeah, a little predictable there. You feel like he just gave up points, and the first thing you want to do is you just want to answer back, and you try to get it all in one play. Nice job by the defensive coordinator, understanding the deep shot was coming, having the right call there. So offensively, just take what's there. You're not going to get all those points back in one play. Take your time, take what's there, sustain the drive.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
Well, in a game that seems like it's gone all in their favor, that's kind of one of the rare cases where this offense didn't appear to be on the same page, because for as good as they have been all day long, this possession at least, they're going to stall out.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Ready, set.
push forward for about a yard. Byron Murphy there on the stop.
He was taken down at the 22.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
He'll look to throw. Open man is Parker. He's got him. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A pickup there of 19 yards. And the Chiefs have a first down.
Ready? Ready? Bravo 80. Go.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. His throw left side is complete. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. 2 straight hookups. This one good for 10 yards.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Ready? 70 Lion. 79 Bronco.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. And it's over the middle. And caught by Rice. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 39 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Up the middle they go. And he'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter.
He was brought down at the 4-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
Bronco switch. Cougar 19.
4th quarter begins on the ground. The ball comes out. The Seahawks scoop it up. Boy, that one hurts, Greg. They had a really nice drive going and moved it halfway down the field, but then fumbled down here in the red zone, and the defense comes up with a turnover.
Anytime you put together a drive of this length, Mike, you just want to come away with points. Of course, a touchdown is the main goal, but in this case, to turn the ball over this deep in the red zone is just a brutal turn of events for this offense. And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor, and this time it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it, Mike. I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
Going left side, and it's taken in by Williams. And he is taken down. But not before they're able to get it out of danger, up past the 25.
That's good.
They'll pick up 23 on that one. First down, Seattle.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Get it. Viking 18. Buffalo 18. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Man in motion here is Washington.
Warrior 70.
Back to throw. This one complete to Washington. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. Back to the air one more time. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Jamison Williams. Touchdown Seahawks. Now for the point after. It's up and through. And the Seahawks will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
To the air now on first and 10. Open man downfield. It's Rice. They're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Let's go. Cowboy 80.
That'll give on the ground. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
Just shy of midfield. It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
From just shy of midfield, here's second and a yard.
Bravo 80. Cowboy 80. Check.
He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark. Just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. And is open middle of the field. It is caught. And he will score. Game on. Touchdown, Honolulu. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Southern California.
I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here we go. Steady.
Room to run past midfield. And he cannot be stopped. He's into the end zone again. Touchdown, Seattle. He is having a performance to remember. That is 5 touchdowns for him in this one game. The extra point is good. And the Seahawks are going to extend their lead.
Chiefs 41.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 4.
60 Eagles. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it, and that is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And he's going to have the Chiefs 1st down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive.
Some teams just have a stronger appetite for being willing to go for 4th down tries, even on their side of the field, Mike, and we're seeing it so much more often. The days of just punting the ball back and forth and saying, hey, we're going to play good defense. Remember, the better your defense, that doesn't mean you should punt. The better your defense, the more chances you should take on offense.
They'll look to throw again. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
They'll look to throw yet again. He'll get that one complete to Rice. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
And despite things looking pretty bleak at the moment, I think you got to respect the fact they're out there swinging. They're trying to pull off a double-digit comeback here in the 4th quarter.
They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10.
Viking 18. Warriors 17.
They'll drop to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
70 Timberwolves.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And 3rd down coming up.
Come on. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Throwing now from the gun. That's over the middle and intercepted. He gets free. Point after try forthcoming. He's got it. And the Seahawks are able to extend the lead.
63, Chiefs 41.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. Now the first carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knight, Isaiah Pacheco. Down the sideline, past the 45. And he is gone. 80 yards. It is a touchdown. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
They'll look to throw. And he's into the end zone again. It's the octopus. He's got the long run for 6 and punches in the 2. All 8 points for good measure.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball is going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
You're not. Packers 60. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Go.
He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5. A handoff as they try to run it here. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
George Karlaftis on the stop. It's a gain of 2 yards.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
At this stage of the game, it's all about maximizing your possessions. But in order to get the ball back, your defense needs stops. Great job there on third and short, forcing the fourth down. In all likelihood, they're going to get the ball back here late in the fourth quarter.
And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. This one caught by Parker.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Now they'll set up to throw. He's going to let this one go for
Situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
He'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. That is caught. He gets the hookup with Rice. And he has got this one all the way down to the 2-yard line. Now another timeout called by this offense. They have one remaining. The clock will stop with an even 20 seconds to go.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. A big mistake. It was 1st and goal, and it's intercepted. And the Seahawks force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 10.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
He's going to look for the home run ball. That is incomplete. No way to force a football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
Ready? Cook.
He'll look to throw. He's going to look downfield once again. That's hard. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So it's a win here for the visiting Seahawks. They can